There it is. We're live. I literally have no room to work here. I have bars all over the place. I have capsules. I got these coins. I got books. I mean, I don't have a big enough desk anymore. My keyboard takes up. Let me try to move this thing. So I probably won't be doing any typing while I'm talking. I don't think. Who's here right now? If you're here, make sure you check in. Phone Gaming's here. Phone Gaming, hi. How are you? Make sure you always check in. I love when you check in. I love when you're chiming in. I love it. I can't get enough. Let me show you the heart. Look at that. That's the heart. That's for anybody that wants to chime in. Boom, there it is. Boom, boom. Oh, look at that. All the coins were in the heart. Tom McStacker's here and Max M is here. What up, Max M? Hey, Michael. What up, Mike? How's it going? Oh, baseball game. Who's playing? Baseball or basketball? I mean, both are b-ball, right? BB. Mark's here. What up, Mark? Uh-oh, Max has some questions. Good thing we have Mark in the chat so that Mark can answer the tough questions. Johnny says, nice bars. Hey, thank you. Thank you. I'm always in the business of buying bars. Oh, basketball. Basketball game. Hey, since we have a member that makes his own bars here, give me 1 second. I want to show this to him. Oh, let me find it first. I really didn't want to show this off too much because I wanted to have this in one of my reveal videos that I talk about how I bought this thing. But you know what? He's here. Let's talk about it. Let's do it. Let's show this off. Boom. So Michael, that's in the chat right now, he makes these bars, and I believe he made this one, unless there's some fakes out there. So I want to show this off, man. I saw this at the store, and I'm like, yeah, I gotta have this thing. You know, for a poured bar, it doesn't get cooler than this. He says that's retired. Look at the number on it. This is what I loved about it. Look at that. 20 out of 500. I like those low digits. I like it. Big fan. And I just seen that at the store. So Paula, hey Paula, Paula's here, and Kevin's here. What's up, Kevin? Paula, Master Guns in the house. Chicago Poppy, of course, he's here. Hang on to it? All right, I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give it up. Unless you want to buy it back. No, I'm just kidding. I'm keeping it. I really like it, though. Really a big fan. I like how it's chunky like that. I'm not going to lie. It cost me an arm and a leg, but you made less than 75. It says 20 out of 500. You didn't make 500 of them? Hi-ho Silver. Hi-ho Silver. I thought I'd put a little tribute out of 4 100-ounce bars. I know it's not quite your what was it, crazy 700, 800 ounce, whatever you had in that video, but you know, it's a little tribute. It's a little tribute. That was the plan going in. Well, I'm glad to have it. You know what I mean? I think it's really cool. I love the poured bars, so I don't want to spoil too much about where I got it or the other things that came with it. So pretend like you didn't see it. Pretend like you don't see that one. I'm gonna put it here, but just ignore that one. You know? But yeah, make some more cool chunky bars like that, man. I'm down. But you got a lot of good stuff on your side. I looked at it the other day. I'm pretty impressed by it. Let's see. Max M said, "Oh, here we go with the questions, man. I'm so nervous now. Let me just wipe the sweat away." So some of my questions are that what is a good way to get junk silver, like buy it from junk stores or in Amazon bags and stuff like that? I personally think, Max, if you're going to buy junk silver, and here is some right here. These are all, except for like one, I think, Franklin half dollars. If you're going to buy junk silver, the best thing you can possibly do is go to that store or wherever it is that has the stuff, pawn shops, coin shops, jewelry shops. I've got some recently at some diamond shops that, you know, they advertise diamond and gold and whatnot. I've gone there, and that way, you know, you can pick this stuff out. And sometimes they don't want to do that. Sometimes they're like, oh yeah, we got a bunch of bags over in the back and we'll bring it over. You just get, you know, the whole bag. You don't get to pick it out. Well, then I don't want to do business. I want to actually pick out the certain ones that I want, you know, because if you just get whatever they give you, they're going to give you some, whatever. It could be anything. So I like being able to pick out my own stuff. So I think that's your best bet, is going somewhere where you can actually pick it out for yourself, Max. So, yes, sir. Did you see the high relief trident on IG? I don't think so. Lazy Lawrence is leisurely lingering. Say that 3 times fast, Matt Lawrence. So yeah, that's what I did here with these half dollars. The person I bought them from, and this is gonna this kills me even right now. So silver's up a little bit. You know, it's getting close to that $16 mark now. I was able to get these half dollars. Listen to this. This kills me. For $11 for $1 face. So for these two right here, I paid $11 today. And whenever I can do that, I'm stealing from those shops. So I stole from those shops today. You know, don't call the cops on me because you know, police reports and all that stuff. It's a lot of hassle, but that was a killer deal. And now the real killer deal, and I haven't showed anybody yet, but it exists right in here. So I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna hold on just for a second. I want to say hi to some more people that I may be missing. Am I missing anybody? I don't think, maybe, I don't know. Am I missing something I should be reading? Hi Ho Silver, visit the We Buy Silver place with cash on the day they sell to their broker. Yeah. The We Buy Gold and Silver, they don't really, you know, like especially for silver and like coins, they're not really trying to look at the dates so well and things like that. They just want the silver content. So you can get some sick stuff from those places. Sick. So definitely go into Max with an idea of what to be looking for. You know, get yourself maybe you know, a cheap old red book or something like this thing. You know, just to get an idea of different like mintages and numbers and years, so you can kind of get an idea of what to look for. That would help you out tremendously. So that way you go in there almost like an expert a little bit. You know, like this much of an expert, because nobody's really super expert, but you can kind of get the blue book's good too, because the blue book's based on like what the dealers pay. So those are good. The gray sheet's good. I don't think I have that. No, that's out in the other room. But the gray sheet's great. Oh, Debbie's here. Thank you, Debbie, for being my moderator. I always love that. Always happy to have you too on time. This is unusual for Debbie. She usually comes in right at the end. Troy Ounce is here. Have no fear, for Troy Ounce is here. Jay Parker, what up, Jay Parker? Did I say hi to you? I can't remember. Man, I'm shot out of a can. I just drank about 9 cups of coffee. Silver Beer Nuts. Hi, Silver Beer Nuts. Sorry I'm late. No, you're not late, man. This is great. This is great. I have been shopping. This is not all of it. And Chevy Moore is here. What up, Chevy Moore? I have so much more. I just wanted to give you a taste of what I've been doing. Macho Moist, you got the weirdest name in the history of names, brother, but you are here, and I'm glad that you're back in action. Am I going ahead with that bar idea? Yeah, Michael, I wish you could show me some ideas, for sure. I could tell everybody, right? What Michael's talking about is I would like to make a channel bar, like a Spegtacular channel bar, you know, for sale. I'd like to have some for myself, to be honest with you. So he can, you know, facilitate that. So I would like for him to do that. I'm not that much of an artist, though. I have a couple ideas in my head of what I would like, but as far as like getting it onto paper, I'm done with that stuff. I have no idea. Milled Steel's in the house, and Jups, and Graham Castanel. My goodness, it's filling up. Anyway, so hold on. There's enough people here, and I don't want to like ruin what we got going on. So let me tell you about this stuff right here. So we're ignoring this stuff right here. I paid $11 for every $1 face, except for this Kennedy right here, this 1969 S. I did pay like $2.50 for this, and you know why I paid? I have never got a 1969 in all of the coin roll hunts I've done. I've never got one. It's only 40% silver, but I was like, you know what? I kind of need that one just to complete my little set. So ignore that one. But everything else, $11 face. Now here's what I love today, right? So let me tell you the whole story. So I walk into this shop, and the dude's got, you know, a couple coins in the case. And I always ask, because it's very important that you ask the shop owner, you know, if they got anything new, anything they haven't put out yet. Very, very key strategy, right? Because a lot of times they haven't had the time to put stuff out. And especially if you're a constant customer, what up, Silver Turtle 65? If you're a constant customer, they're going to be more inclined to give you some of that stuff from behind the counter or the hidden stuff, you know? So I ask, I say, hey, I was like, you got anything else? Anything new? And Bill Gibson's in the house. Good thing my, you know, that whatever that is where you can just sit there and talk about different things while you're talking about, you know, whatever that. I'm really good at that. So, so anyways, so so I asked the dude, I said, hey, you got anything else? And he's like, yeah, and he pulls out some peace dollars, right? Boom, puts the peace dollars down. I'm excited. I'm excited because I know this guy doesn't charge me a lot for peace dollars. He tells me $16 a piece. Hey, so $16 is what I'm getting for these peace dollars, right? So I'm already excited. I mean, I'll take any peace dollar he's got for $16. So then he's like, and I don't think there's anything else. He starts walking over to the counter. Boom, he trips on something. And he goes, oh, well, hold on, what's this? And he picks up a box and he goes, boom, puts the box on the table. And he goes, oh, here's a box of stuff too. Full of this stuff, right? And he goes, yeah, you know, you can look through that box too. He's like, I just haven't had time to go through it and put it out. So I'm like, I'll be your Huckleberry. You know, I'm going to go through that box for you, dude. No problem. So here's some 1921s, man. These are like burnt looking, gross Morgan dollars, $16 a piece. I was like, you know what, 1921, $16 for a Morgan, whatever, I'll take them. I'm not gonna be mad at you. I'm gonna take these. And then he had a lot of 1922 and 1923 peace dollars, right? I tried to stay away from those as much as possible because, let me show you some of these other ones. So some of these are cleaned, right? But here's a 1928. Now, again, these are all $16. 1928S. Ooh, so close, right? Don't you wish that was not an S? Eeh. Anyways, love to have that date for 16 bucks. Oh my gosh, hold on, I gotta say this guy's name. Ken Shikinjigi. Oh man, Ken Shikinjigi. Yeah, hi, how are you? Good to see you. And Nathaniel. That's not Nathaniel, is it? Is that Nathaniel? Du Bois. Hey, how are you? Good to see you. And okay, here we go. Anyways, back to this. And a 1934. Yeah, it's not a 28. It's not a 28 plan, unfortunately. But I'm still happy to have it for 16 bucks. So here's a 34 plane in pretty nice condition, really. I mean, you know, it's pretty. It may have been wiped. It's hard to tell, but some of these coins I haven't really got really that close. All I've done so far is I've tested them to make sure they're legit. Peter Z's in the house. What up, Peter Z? Kenji. Okay, Kenji. Yeah, you got it. I'm glad somebody knows how to pronounce in here, because not this guy, not me. 1924. Oh, it's coming. Don't worry, it's coming. The big one's coming. I think it's an S, maybe D. I don't know. But 1924, 16 bucks, whatever. You know, keep you in my little hands, hold you tight. 1925. No mint mark. Happy to have you for $16. Let me just kiss you. Thank you. 1935. Really happy to have you for 16 bucks. Looks like a, let me see if I can zoom this thing. Hold on. This camera with the zoom is just phenomenal. So we got an S mint mark right there. Beat up a little bit, but it is an S nonetheless. It's an S. So again, this looks like it was wiped clean a little bit, but whatever. I'm gonna take a $16 thing. George is in the house. George, I don't wear gloves when these, you know, I had to pick these up without gloves. So up until the point of me putting them in these little cases, I'm gonna go glove free just for that purpose. Since I've already touched these at the shop without gloves, because I do not bring gloves with me to the shops. But once these go into the little airtights, that's it. What am I on here? 1926. Is there, it's there. Is that an S? Yes. Okay, S. It's coming. It's coming. Hold on to your hats. The money's coming. I saved the best for last, I promise you. Don't look at it. Don't look at it. 1927. Yeah, they're clean, but, you know, I tell you what, I can still make some money on these clean coins. S. The cyber coins here, the cyber coins. Whew, I'm nervous. Look at this. Look at me shaking. Look how nervous I am. It might be the 10 hot dogs I had earlier with all the nitrates. But let's see. Wah! Look what I found in that box. Looky, looky. Look what I got. In that box of peace dollars and other things, there was this guy for $16. 16 bucks got me this. And again, wiped a little bit. It's got some scratches on it, but try to find that for 16 bucks in any condition. Good luck to you. You know what I mean? That is a toughie. That is, whoa, it almost fell. Anyways, happy to have that stuff. That's why you need to go in there whenever you're going into shops and inquire, be friendly, spend some money once in a while. Sometimes in these deals you lose a little bit, sometimes they lose a little bit, and that just builds up that, you know, rapport and that friendship with those places. So who did I miss there? Cybercoin, Nova Stacker. Oh man, Nova Stacker, I almost missed you. What up, Nova Stacker? So now you know what I do. You know how I roll. What is this? Kilos? These are 100 ounces. I don't mess with no stinking kilos. I don't do the 100-ounce boys. You know what I'm saying? No, these are the 100 ounces. No big. You know what I mean? No big deal. Or it's hard to do this. I can't tell which one. Okay, I'm on the wrong one. On camera, I'm looking through the camera and trying to do this. Where the heck is the... There it is. All right, that's the one I need. So now here's another dilemma, is I got all these airtights from the Airtight company. And would you believe that I didn't get enough? Because I didn't know I was going to go on a spending spree. Ooh, say that 3 times fast. Spending spree, spending spree, spending spree. All right, I did it. Never mind. That's pretty easy. I'm missing a lot of the chat. I know. Let me try to go back here. Macho Moy says, I know you're talking about something completely unrelated, but out of the other designs, American silver coins to stack, what's your favorite? Personally, I'm a Standing Liberty Quarter fan, but everyone's different. My favorite design is the Walking Liberty. Walking Liberty half dollars are by far my favorite. And I'm not going to show you my giant bag of them. But you know, just watch other streams and you'll see the gigantic bag of it. Why don't you stack gold? It's a better store of value. I do have a little bit of gold and I would like to get some more gold, but gold is very expensive. Gold is, you know, as you know, it's ridiculous. All right, Mike, take it easy, Michael. So yeah, I'm down to get more gold, but here's the thing. I can get 1 ounce of gold for the same price as almost this whole bar right here. You know, like, it, to me, is a no-brainer to get 100 ounces of silver because there's more room for profits too, and more room to sell it back and then get something else if things go well with silver by, you know, just getting more of this stuff. So that's my strategy. That's it, you know. And I like having just more of things. I mean, I could trade in all my silver and get just a couple ounces of gold, and that, I guess that's cool just to have, like, you know, 10, 15 ounces of gold running around, or I can have just a ridiculous amount of silver just to look at and show you all. And this stream would be boring if I only have 5, you know, gold coins every single time I popped on here. You know? Anybody want these? Look at these. What can you do with these? Once you take this out, what do? You just like frisbee them? Yeah, okay. It's a frisbee now. Hold on. Graham had a good point. Let me go back to Graham. What did Graham say? Definitely don't clean any silver, gold coin fine, especially ones that come out of the ground. Silver is a soft metal. Yep. George says, I will be so glad to get my coins out. I can finally make a list of what I own. Unfortunately, there's only one coin dealer I can get here without a car. Airtight on everything. Yes, sir. Airtight on everything. Oh, man, it's going crazy. Going crazy. I've been on a tear. Yes, I have. It's been absolutely ridiculous what I've been. And this is just like one example. You know, these coins right here. That was just today, and I was so excited. As soon as I got out of that store, I called the wife, and I'm like, "Dude, you wouldn't believe what I got. I got a 1921 for 16 bucks." And she's like, "Okay, cool. Can you go by the grocery store and get some toilet paper?" So, and I'm like, "Yeah, cool, but you don't understand. 1921. Like that's really awesome." And she's like, "Yeah, I know, but I need toilet paper pretty bad because you know." We've been just using our hands and pine cones. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. You're right. When you're right, you're right. Got to worry about you. My fault. My fault. Silver on the end, I believe, will outperform gold. I mean, it has more room to, I think, Graham. But gold is gold. I mean, let's be honest. Gold is the metal of kings. So I'm not totally disregarding. And actually, spoiler alert, I bought some gold here very recently. And I don't want to spoil too much because then there goes a whole video that I could put out for everybody. So I will show you here shortly that video, maybe in the next couple days. So be excited about that because I am. Who'd I miss? Zip Fix Guitars. What a cool name that is, right? Say that 3 times fast only because it's fun. Zip Fix Guitars. Eric Munoz. Look how pretty they look when they're in there. I mean, why not, right? Why not? Yeah, it's dirty, it's been cleaned, but let's just preserve them. That's me. Spegtacular, Silverstacular, preserved macular. That's me all day. That is me all day. What up? Let me know if anybody else does this crazy thing that I do, where I have to put every single silver eagle or every single peace dollar or every single Morgan. That's kind of like my big ones, and like the other, currently other $1 government, coins too. Like for instance, these, like Britannia. Like I got to put every single one of those in one. Press 1 if you do put a airtight on every single one of those ones I mentioned. Press 2 if you don't. Press 1 if you do. Press 2 if you don't. I want to know if I'm like, alone. All right, Hi-Ho Silver. You take care, okay? With all your silver. Silver Heist doesn't get it. Silver Heist says no way. He does not use them. Hold on, I got to press a 1 for myself. 1. Because I do put them all in little airtights. And by the way, this one was already closed, so what a fool trying to get this thing open. I need a razor blade. That's a Silverstacular thing, it is. Look, everybody's putting 2. Everybody's like, this guy is crazy. All right, Carl Electrum. That's my boy right there, Carl. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's my friend. So me and Carl are just like, keeping the airtight, all right, let's use a different one. Keeping the airtight place in business. It's me and you, Carl. And Chevy Moore, too. Me, Carl, Chevy Moore, just keeping airtight going. So that's, that's life, though. At least flips. Flips are cool. But I got to do airtights, brother. But now I got to buy more. So I think $100 gets me free shipping. I think I'm going to do $100. Because listen to this dumb move of mine. So I bought these 2-ounce holders from Airtight. And these aren't cheap, man. These are like almost $2 a piece, these things. So, yeah, I bought 1 less than I needed. And now I need 1 extra. So I need 2 total. So I'm not going to buy a lot of them. I'm just going to have them just in case. Because, man, I love these coins. And I don't want these to... I'm sorry, not coins, rounds. I don't want these to just be, out and about and touch anything. I want them to be protected. I like them too much. They so pretty. Look at that, just sailing the 7 seas. A little bit of a storm coming, kind of bad. Those sails have some holes in them. They don't look so protected. Look at this thing when you zoom on it. Like, holy smokes. Look how pretty this thing is. It's just imagine that ship just rocking in the water there. All the crew kind of panicking a little bit because they've been working hard all day, and now they've got to try to weather this storm. And that thing's coming too. This storm is like no joke. And here it goes. Just, we're a pirate ship too. So not only do we have to like contend with the storm, we're also having to contend with other like ships, other pirates that want to take our booty, other, naval ships coming at us, merchant ships. They got a lot of cool stuff too. We got to worry about them so we can get their stuff. Yeah, it's a lot to think about for a pirate. A lot to think of. SCTPC, what up, SCTPC? So yeah, I got to get more of these things. And look, you can't do that. You can't beat up on a round if you don't have these things. I can just abuse this thing. Silver abuse. He's getting dizzy. Sorry, Graham. Let me put that thing away, man. I get carried away sometimes with silly stuff. Ask my wife. Ask my wife. I just get crazy with the silliness. Oh man, I'm so excited about some of the new things coming to us. The Cybercoin. What up, Cybercoin? Watch my booty, Stephen. Watch my booty. George, this other... Dude, George, let me ask you this question, brother. Like, why are you watching other channels? You got Spegtacular right here. Spegtacular, Silverstacular, getting $16 peace dollars. Why are you watching other streams, dude? Why are you watching other channels? There's only one. Subscribe to one guy, delete everybody else. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of good people out there. So I don't know. Anyways, this is a beautiful bar, isn't it? Did you all get to see that yet? Those are just tuning in. MK Bars. So yeah, I reached out to Michael from MK Bars and I asked him, I said, hey, let's make a Spegtacular channel bar. And he said that he would do it. So like I said, I'm not very good when it comes to designing and all that, but yeah, it's 1935, Mr. Monkey Swag. Welcome, by the way. And Ray Finkel, welcome to you. Have those peace dollars been cleaned? Yep, most of them have been cleaned. But for 16 bucks, I'm going to take a cleaned peace dollar, especially when they're good dates like that. A 1921 cleaned for 16 bucks. I'm going to pick up every one of those I can for $16. Absolutely. MK bars. I mean, not cleaned by me. Don't get me wrong. I didn't come home and scrub them. You know. Yeah, great price. And look up the price of, because I got these half dollars for 11. Hey, Nick Snyder's in the house. What up, Nick Snyder? And Victor's here. I got these half dollars for $11 for $1 face. And look it up, do the math. I bet you'll see that that is actually under spot. And that's some of the chances you can take with junk silver, is you can sometimes get this stuff for real cheap. Silver starts coming up, and there you go. You can get some cheap stuff. Definitely. Mark says he wants a Spegtacular silver bar. Well, it's not going to be a spectacular bar, Mark. It's going to be a Spegtacular. Spegtacular. What up, Nick Snyder? Thank you, Nick Snyder, man, with a $1 donation, man. I appreciate that. Thumbs up to you. Thumbs up to you. Nick Snyder, I'm going to give you a little hint of some stuff to come. Even though I said $5 for the serious hints, I'm still going to give you a hint of what's coming up. And what up, SCXTTFR33? How's it going, man? Yeah, there's a lot of scarce dates in that series, actually, Mr. Monkey Swag, as I'm sure you already know. Peace dollars are really underrated, in my opinion. I think other people have started to catch on to that too, especially the latter years. There's a lot of coins in that series that are under the 100,000, or I'm sorry, under the 1 million minted mark. So, I mean, jump on those things when you can. Jump on it. All right, you want to know my hint, Nick Snyder? Did you watch my interview video, Nick Snyder? Did you watch it? Tell me, Nick Snyder, did you watch it? Where I go and I talk to a local place and I ask them some questions, etc., etc. Maybe. He says maybe. That means no. That's my wife. Anyways, so that interview video, right? I really enjoyed it. I was a big fan. Some things happened. You saw the local coin shop guy. That's good. Yeah, that's the guy. Some things happened. I won't get into what happened, but things happened. That's life. And I decided, based on what he wanted to do and his goals and whatnot, that I would take down the video. This is not the right one. I gotta check that out. I don't know what's going on there. But this is what happened. This is what's happening. Doc Glock in the house. What up, Doc Glock? That's all going to be redone. That's going to be redone. Other shops are wanting to come to me now and do this stuff. And it's going to be good. It's going to be a lot of fun coming up, a lot more interviews. And that stuff is great because that gives you all answers. I mean, I might not be able to answer every single question that's in your head. I can't even answer every single question that's in my head. But it's going to give us a lot of these, questions, the answers to that we've had. And like that last video, the last few videos, there was things in there that I've never even heard of. I've never even thought about. And then it's coming out there to us, and we're able to get them. Ray Finkel, thank you so much for the super chat, Ray Finkel. Thank you. You have a certain question. Where did you pick up that Standing Liberty quarter in that video? In the coin shop video, the one that I got for, what was it, like $2.50 or $3, whatever I paid for that thing? Is that what you're talking about? So let me tell you that story, Ray Finkel. Since you paid me $5, you deserve the answer to your question. And thank you again for that. I really appreciate it. That $5 is going to go to buy me more silver. So I went to a pawn shop, and same thing I mentioned earlier is you got to ask these places, do you have anything else that I'm not seeing right here? Don't walk into a shop and just look at what they've got and then walk out. Ask them a question or two and be nice. They like nice people. Little honey's going to get you, a lot of sugar. So you just go in there, and I went in there and I said, hey, you have anything else? Any other like 90% coins? And he says, let me go check the safe. Goes back to the safe, comes out with a bunch of junk silver and other things too. So I'm looking through, and you know, I see a bunch of stuff, and I'm putting it in my pile. And I even put some like dateless Standing Liberty quarters because I don't know, I was dumb at the moment, and I just got some dateless stuff, and I shouldn't have did that, but it actually helped me, and I'll tell you why. So I'm getting those a couple, like I think I got like 3 dateless Standing Liberty quarters, right? You know, so they were early where it had that raised little platform, and the date got wiped off. So I'm picking through some more, and there's that one coin, that you know, Standing Liberty quarter that was in the best shape I've ever seen a Standing Liberty quarter in person for sure. I mean, this is like, you know, picture quality, this thing. So I put that over my pile, and about as soon as I bring that over to my pile, the dude takes it and grabs it and looks at it. Okay, the pawn shop owner grabs it, and he goes, "Wow." He goes, "That Standing Liberty quarter is in really nice shape." And I go, "Yeah." I said, "You know, it is." I said, "But it kind of evens out that I got these 3 right here with no dates that are all worn down." I said, "You know, I guess you kind of owe me that one." So he goes, "Ha, yeah, you're right." Boom, puts it in my pile. I was sitting there like, "Don't say anything else. Don't say anything else. Don't mention that coin. Just move on, you know?" So I started putting more coins on top of that coin, and yeah, that's how I got it. That's how I got it. Look at Winkerbean. Winkerbean's disturbing the chat with his gigantic caps. He's just having fun, though, I guess. Give him your money. He needs it. Wow, Winkerbean. There's always one. There's always one. Let's see. Mr. Monkey Swag says, mintage isn't everything. Although some peace dollars have low mintages, they have high survival rates, so many exist in pristine condition from sitting in vaults for decades. That's true. That's a good point. Absolutely good point. Nick Snyder says, "Shut up at Winkerbean. Don't be so jealous. It's unbecoming." True. Tell him, Nick. Let him know. Tell him what time it is. Anyways, Winkerbean's probably not going to make it much longer. You can see that that Debbie's not too thrilled with him. And Debbie's the moderator, so Debbie does what she wants to do. I'm not going to fight Debbie. She could kick me out, I guess. I don't know how that works. Oh, there he goes. That's probably going to be it for him, huh, Debbie? That's probably going to be it for him. Poor old dude. Anyways, let me get back to what I was doing. Oh, there he goes. Time out. Poor Winkerbean. Man, that was my boy too, old Winkerbean. I'm just kidding. I don't know who he is, but he's cool, I guess. He's a nice fellow. He just, you know, got those cap locks all pressed in. Dude got issues. Dude got issues. George says, never thought of pawn shops. I used to work in one. Lots of coinage go through shops. Absolutely. And some coin shops and pawn shops in particular, they don't sell their silver. You know, I remember a line from Pawn Stars when they got a bunch of silver in one of the episodes. And the old man said, you know, we don't sell our silver to his son. They don't sell it because that's, you know, that's storing their wealth that way. That's their preservation of wealth. You know, it makes sense. It definitely makes sense. Cameron says, what up, Cameron, by the way? I didn't say hi to you. Hi. Today was a good silver day. Got 1 ounce bars rounds, 2 ounce rounds, 10 ounce constitutional. Happy day. It's been a good day for me too, brother. Good day. Chase Jones in the house. Chase Jones. Debbie, I feel like you need more moderators. You know, like you need help. Do you think you need help, Debbie, or you got this? Mr. Monkey Swag. Uh-oh. Okay. I visited Pawn Stars. Their coin and bullion are... Oh, yeah. Forget about it. It is way overpriced. Did you see how Chum Lee made those little bars, or I'm sorry, not the bars, the rounds that had all of their faces on them, and how much? I think it was like 40 or 50 bucks a round for those things, and whew, forget about that. Yeah, well, it's you know, and it's the Pawn Stars. It's the name. It's you're going into that shop that's famous. They were on TV. People just want to buy something from there, you know. And you're trying to get a little keepsake from Pawn Stars. $40 is not so crazy if you're just trying to get something from them, you know. But yeah, it's definitely overpriced stuff. Everything they have is overpriced, and that's pawn shops are generally overpriced anyways. That's part of the process is you haggle a little bit. You know, for instance, the guy wanted $12 per $1 face here. I said, hey, I'm spending a certain amount of money. I said, what do you think about 11? He goes, without hesitating, yeah, we can do 11. Ontario 100. What up, Ontario? Ontario, I got a coin for you, I think. Let me see. Maybe. I have some Canadian stuff here. Hold on. Where's my Canadians? Here we go. That's for Ontario. This is for you. I think about you guys, you know, my Canadian brethren and sisterin. And sisterin. What am I missing here? Whew. When I visited, their custom rounds are $60. I did see some hidden treasures like a 2008 Kook for 30, which is a great deal. Man, I seen I went to a shop yesterday and I seen a kilo kookaburra. Man, that thing's massive, heavy. Whoa. Well, I thought about pulling the trigger on that, but it was kind of toned, and it made me curious about why it was toned when it was actually inside of that capsule, that giant capsule it's in. And I don't know, it just made me weird out a little bit about it. Like, how is that going to get toned inside there? So unsure what happened there, but I'd rather just have a nice crisp one, I guess, if I'm going to get something crazy like that. So it definitely wasn't an airtight, right? Oh, did he ask where I was, Debbie? I'm sorry, I'm missing so much. Thank you for being you, Debbie. You're so great. Debbie's been around for so long. The thing is uncirculated. For what year is the coin for Ontario? Capsule it's air in. I grabbed 5 2016 Wolf Privy Maples for 20 a pop, $10 off each from Silver Gold Bull. Is that just silvergoldbull.com? I don't think I've ever been there. Actually, you know what? Yes, I have. I was there just the other day. I have been there. Kooks, especially vintage ones, tone easy from the 90s. I can't remember the date. I can't remember the date on that thing. Now, I did have some 90s. They were 1 ouncers, but these puppies were like 70, 80 bucks in that little shelf, and they were not. This was not the kind of shop that haggled. That their prices were their prices, and that was it. So I had to walk away. Sometimes you got to walk away. Oh, he's not even Canadian. My fault. You know what I mean? Well, let me take that coin back then. Where's that thing at? I don't know what happened to it. I put it over there. All right, my bad. Doglock Speg. Any other coin shops around Newport Richey or just pawn shops? For what? What are you asking exactly, Doc? If there's pawn shops and coin shops that I go to or that I'm going to interview? Help me out. Help me out, brother. We met, right, Doc Lock? It was you that I met in that shop, was it not? Let me know. Yeah, I also have a 10-ounce spot deal on their company bar. Okay. Checking into the net. Odie Slim's in the house. Odie Slim, I haven't seen you for a while, brother. I used to get these nice messages from Odie Slim, these nice comments, and I haven't got them in a while. What else do I got? I think I'm running out of airtights, so let's stop for that for now. I got a couple more I got to put in airtights. So I got to go back to the airtight website. Great products, by the way. Look at this, bulk steel and silver numisman. Hello, how are you? Did I miss saying hi to anybody? If I miss saying hi to anybody, just tell me hi again, and I'm gonna do my best. And if I don't say hi, at least Debbie's on track and she's paying attention. Silver Pharaoh in the house. What up, Silver Pharaoh? I also found some 2013. I'm sorry, 2013 pandas that were PF70. Yeah, proof 70. And I mean, like, I thought about pulling the trigger on those. They were cheap enough, but they were too cheap, which was worrying me. You know, Skizzo Silver. Hi, Skizzo Silver. George says, this is nice, but I have to go. Come on, for a cat feeding? All right, tell the cat we said hi, okay? What kind of cat you got? Any certain kind of cat or just like a mix? Doc Glock says, just if there are any other coin shops around, and yes, we met at Asher's. Okay, I thought it was you that I met. Let me see. Coin shops around our area. A lot of pawn shops, as you know. Actual coin shops in that area. Well, the ones that used to be there went out of business when that flea market went out. So I'm thinking no other coin shops in at least the Newport Richey. There is one in Spring Hill. The guy is a bit of a character. I'm just gonna say that. I don't care for him very much. But there is a guy in Spring Hill, and I think the store is called like the Vermilion or something like that. He's got a lot of stuff. His stuff is more bullion oriented rather than coins, but he does have a lot of coins there too. and he doesn't always know what he has, which is great. I've actually found a key date that was sitting amongst everything else there that I picked up for 25 cents for like a V nickel. So that'll help you. That'll help you. Nova Stacker says, dude, I just grabbed a 2012 Panda and a PCGS capsule MS70, but it has milk spots. Ooh, quick question, keep or not? I don't know, Novus. I mean, that's going to be you. I mean, how bad are the milk spots, man? You know, sometimes those milk spots are really distracting from the coin. I know they drive people crazy. If it drives you crazy, if you see that coin and you're like, I just don't, it just upsets me, then get rid of it. Get rid of it, trade it for something you like. Because you don't want something in your stack that's going to make you upset, right? I mean, for me, I remember when I had that silver eagle and I had that big A etched out of it, and it was just so distracting to me and I couldn't stop looking at it. I just immediately, once I looked at the coin, my eyes went right to that scratch mark in the American silver eagle, and I had to get rid of it because it was just, it distracted me from the beauty of the coin itself. I know it's kind of like, you know, petty being a bullion coin that but I mean, like you see that I put my stuff in capsules. I like to touch it. I like to look at it. You know, I'm a weirdo like that. I like to look at stuff. Get rid of milk spotted coins if you can. It feels weird to have those milk spots. Yeah, I know. Quicksilver, what up, Quicksilver? I thought you had to feed the cat, George. I thought you were leaving me to feed your cat. I'm just saying, bro, like, you know what I mean? Like, your cat's going to be around for a few more years, probably. They got 9 lives, but Spegtacular, once he gets off of here, that's the last time you're going to see him until the next time. So think about that. Think about that. I love this coin. I love that little kangaroo on the back. Is that weird to like a kangaroo that much? Have you seen that video where the guy, I guess his like dog was getting choked out by this kangaroo? I mean, the kangaroo literally had like a UFC chokehold on this dog. And so dude comes up to the kangaroo, and what does dude do when you know, a dog's, you know, getting choked out by the kangaroo? He punches the kangaroo right in the face. Boom, right there. Take that, kangaroo. And kangaroo, you know, lets go of the dog and kind of like is stunned a little bit. He's like, dude, what was that all about? Who punches kangaroos? Like, who does that? Like, the kangaroo didn't know what to think. He's like, you just punched me. Like, nobody punches kangaroos. Haven't you been to a zoo? You can't even get close to kangaroos. Dude, Monkey Swag, you got to see this video, bro. This thing had him in a chokehold. Had the dog in a chokehold. And the dog was a good-sized dog. It couldn't get away. It was crazy. You got any rare art bars or vintage rounds? I probably have, well, rare. I mean, this is kind of rare. MK Bars told me today that this was special. You know, that's special to me. I don't have much out right now with me. Everything's all locked up tight. And the few things that I got here recently, I'm looking over there. I'm looking over that way at my little stash there. A few things I got recently I don't really want to show yet because I want to have them in a video where I kind of go over everything. This is a nice part about port bars. You just touch them. You just touch them however you want. Ooh, I love it. But I got a few little odds and ends. And I'm sure if you go back over some of my videos or you see some videos in the future, you're gonna see some of that stuff, I think. Chicago Poppy says he saw that video of the guy beating on the kangaroo. That was crazy. Boxing a kangaroo is on my bucket list. There you go, Skizzo. Well, you got to go to the Outback for that, or, you know, hop the fence at the zoo. Whatever floats your boat, I suppose. Doc Lock, anybody pick up any of the Canadian Wildlife Series from Provident this week for $149 over spot? Well, that's a good deal, huh? The Greenie Stop Kangaroo Fighting. I love these right here. I love this thing. This is like one of my favorite pieces. One of my faves. I know I was sailing that thing earlier, so I won't spend too much time with it. Let's not spend any more time with it. Let's go on. Let's go on. Hey, real quick, did anybody before I forget, did anybody get the Apollo 11 coins from the U.S. Mint? Those last what was that? Friday? Thursday. That came out Thursday. Did anybody get those? Put a number one in the chat if you were able to buy anything as far as the Apollo 11 coins are concerned. Press a 1 if you got them. Press 2 if you didn't. Or press 3 if you're still waiting for a confirmation, because that stinks, huh? Silver Beer Nuts wants to know if I own a walk-in safe. That's funny. That's a secret. Secret, Silver Beer Nuts. Not going there, brother. Not going there. All right, so Silver Beer Nuts got a hold of it. Silver Pharaoh did not jump on the deals. Ontario did. Premiums too high on Skizzo. Here's the thing about the premiums being too high, and I agree, right? Premiums were way too high. But the 5-ounce silver is being sold for, you know, 80, 90, almost $100 more already, each one on eBay. And like people don't even have these things yet, and they're already being sold for more. And what else? The gold one's being sold for over $200 more than it costs. I mean, this stuff, I mean, if you want to flip that stuff, there's so much opportunity there. So much. Have you ever told us your total stack ounces? I've never told you that, Nick Snyder. Honestly, I do not know. I don't know how many total ounces. I don't, this is going to sound weird and maybe like mean or, I don't know, bad. I don't know how it's going to sound. But I don't care how many ounces I have, to be honest with you. I've never concerned myself with how many ounces. I just concern myself with getting more when I can. You know, that's what I do. Alan's in the house. What up, Alan? Do a gaw on one of those 100 ounces. You're rich. I'm not rich. I'm not rich. I just secure my wealth when I can. As you all do, right? That's why we're here. Doc Glock got some. Doc Glock, my man, he got himself some. So you can still get some of those things. And except for the 5 ounces. The 5 ounces has me, the 5-ounce silver from the Apollo thing has me really curious right now what they're trying to do with that. Because they're on back order. And yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. Anyways, here's who is this guy? I don't even know who he is. Just kidding. He's Darth Vader, guys. Come on. That's United States like classic history right there. Why he's on the New Zealand thing, I don't know, but here he is. That is Darth Vader. You think Darth Vader will be in the new movie coming out? I know some of you are probably thinking like, what new movie, right? Because, you know, we got the original peoples here that only like the original Star Wars. I'm right there with you, though. Darth Trump. Darth Trump. Here's the old Dragon Tiger. Ooh, pick this baby up for 20 bucks. Can you believe it? $20 for this coin. Man, it's so shiny, it doesn't even want to focus. Let's see if I can do this better. Wow. So shiny. Da, 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 da. Usually commemorative coins like the Apollo get cheaper a couple of years after release. And I think that kind of goes for a lot of that stuff, Monkey Swag, is that once the people that, you know, let's say that people were trying to get it or didn't have the money right away, it's going to be on their mind, you know, pretty you know, close to that time of when it was available. The best time to do your flips is almost immediately. You know, that's my motto, is get that money and get out. You know, you never get hurt taking profits. Never get hurt taking profits. So flip it ASAP. If you're going to flip that coin. I plan to flip it, you know, very, very quickly. And I even did, here's a thing for you. Here's a little hint. I even did express shipping because I wanted to get it quick so that I can get that thing up there and advertise it and get rid of it ASAP. So some of them I want to keep, some I am a collector for, but others I would rather just get rid of. You know what I'm saying? Scrapping, hoarding, tinkering fun. What up? Darth hangs out with Crispy's. What did he say? Hold on. Let me move back up. Crispy's Kiwis Adventure. True. True. Alan says, flip it my way. Alan, you got to get your own stuff, man. Alan's rich. Did everybody know about Alan? Alan is super rich. And Alan said that he would donate money to anybody if they just, you know, bombard him with emails and spam and stuff. He said that. I'm pretty sure he said that. I think I remember him talking about that. 2016 Britannia. It's kind of a pretty coin. I like how that has that texturing to it. No? Don't like it? After 13 years of living in South Florida, this is painful. What is painful, Skizzo? What is so painful? Tell us about your pain. Let us know. Let us know. Let me zoom back out because this is driving me crazy, all this zoom. Where'd you pick up the Airtights? I picked them up directly from the Airtight company. So I think it's what, like airtight.com or something. Morgan Maniac, what up, Morgan Maniac? How's it going? And I got to pick up more. It's $100 for free shipping. I got to get myself more. All right, so Pharaoh, good night. Have a good night. I thought there'd be more questions in the chat, but I probably missed them all because I've been just rambling on about nonsense. Like I said, I'm super excited about this stuff. Super excited about that. Where'd it go? That 1921 that I got for $16. I mean, that stuff just doesn't happen. That's that story of, hey, I went to the garage sale and got this stuff. You know, I'm happy. If I only got that one coin today, that's all I needed. That's all I needed. That one coin for 16 bucks. Oh yeah. Yeah, I did a little stealing today, you know what I'm saying? A little stealing, my friend. That's why it's important too to kind of like know your coins. You know, some people they know the variations of coins, they know, you know, key dates and all kinds of crazy stuff. I mean, did you know that there was a 1922 peace dollar that's in high relief, similar to the 1921? So, I mean, don't just look at 1921s for high relief. Look at the 1922s as well and look for that high relief, because that's a big ticket item if you can find a 1922 high relief peace dollar. Big ticket item. And, you know, a lot of people don't know that. That's an example of just, you know, knowing your stuff. You know, Monkey Swag knew. Mr. Monkey Swag definitely knew. If he's still here, you know. I gotta start paying Debbie or something. Debbie's doing too much work. Are there people in Florida who know what the maple leaf coins are? Oh, yeah. See? Mr. Monkey Swag knows. It's a matte proof. See? He knows. So make sure you check all coins. All coins. And maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe you find an old Morgan dollar that has, you know, Wyatt Earp's, you know, name carved in there. You know what I mean? Signed and signature. Wow. Imagine that. Oh, Wyatt Earp. You know, I was doing some research on Wyatt Earp. I didn't know that dude lived for like 80 years. He was an old dude, that Wyatt Earp. Good for him. Good for him. And then I was really sad when I did some research on Doc Holliday and kind of found out that maybe he didn't actually like kill all the people that the movie and Tombstone kind of portrayed him as being, like a super duper, like, you know, fast gun killing machine. He may have not killed many people at all. And I know that sounds like terrible that I'm hoping he killed more people, but, you know, for the sake of Hollywood, I mean, it looks good when Doc Holliday's in there going, pa, 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 pa. Yeah, Graham, Debbie's a great mod. Debbie's about the best mod you can hope to have. So happy to have her. Ontario 100, see ya. Really appreciate you coming by. Really appreciate it. Buying 50% UK half crowns at the moment, getting 7 grams of silver for just under $20. Gary H., my man. Let me ask all the experts this, right? So I found these today. I didn't buy them because I forgot about them after getting the 1921 peace dollar. I don't know, it just escaped me. But this shop, he had this bag of silver bars, and they were so small. And I looked at the one and I seen a 5 on it, right? And it's so small. I tell you what, it's smaller than a gram. They're tiny. And I looked real close. It said 5 on it. Underneath the 5, it looked like it said gram, but it didn't. It said grains. A 5-grain silver bar. Have you heard of these things? Can you believe that thing? I mean, who's buying those? I thought about buying them too. He wanted $4 for the whole bag. I thought about doing it, but like I said, I got focused on the 1921 and I totally escaped my mind. Totally escaped my mind. Getting ready to bust open a package from Coinman 5000. We like that guy, right? There you go. 4 times 7 grams for $20. There you go. Okay. There you go. Do some reading on Bill I can't say the last name. One of the Cowboys. He was a bad dude. Glad Wyatt killed him. Yeah. Is that Curly Bill or is that a different guy? Help me out, Alan. I don't know my American history too well when it comes to the Cowboys. I just watch what I seen in Tombstone. Ba ba ba, you know? What else do I got to show? I mean, it's right here. This is pretty good for this video, right? Is this pretty good? I'm stoked. I am stoked. These were definitely not cleaned. Blah! These were gross. But I mean, like, usually you don't find Morgans for dollars. And so I said to the guy, I said, hey, you know, look at these things. I said, they're pretty nasty. And really, though, they're in good condition. It's just the toning and the gunk on them and the laser vision right here. I don't know what that is. It's just really distracting from the coin. I said, hey, since they're so nasty, I said, what do you think about $16 on these? And he goes, oh, yeah. He's like, I can do that. No problem. So, cool. So I'm kind of inclined to go back tomorrow and spend more money there. But where does it stop? Where do I stop spending money? Nick Snyder says, do you like the old commemorative silver dollars? I don't have any, Nick Snyder. I have a few commemorative half dollars, but I don't have any commemorative silver dollars. And beyond Morgan's and peace dollars and my one fake dollar, seated Liberty dollar, I don't have any other ones. I need to get some trade dollars, which makes me leery because you're going to want them to get graded, and because I don't want to be messing around with no fake coins. You know, I got to get those things graded. And I want some, I need like 2 seated Liberties for my 70/70 album. So it's all things I got to work on. I feel like when I start buying stuff, I start getting further and further down the rabbit hole. It's just taking a hold of me. Z Knight456, what up? I know you said the Walking Liberty is your favorite design, but what is your favorite series to collect? Like getting all the dates and mint marks. I don't really have the whole series on much. I might have it on. No, I'm still one away from the peace dollar too. I don't have the 1928 peace dollar, the regular, the P. Favorite series? That's a good question because I really don't collect like that. That's not how my collection works. Can we not talk about like coins? If we can not talk about coins and talk about rounds, there is something I would like to collect all of that I'm missing only a few of. If that's allowed, Z Knight. If not, then I really don't have a favorite, you know, series to collect them all. I'm the closest probably to finishing the peace dollar. That's an easy one to collect. Of course, I'm not going to get the 1922, you know, proof matte finish. I'm not going to get that. But from everything else is definitely obtainable. I'm, like I said, I'm like one away at this point. The bar you have made, perhaps put it on Speg in a skirt walking the Liberty, or walking like Liberty. Oh, the bar that I'm trying to get made? That's funny. You're the boss, boss. No, you're the boss, Debbie. You're the boss, Debbie. Line a pan with tinfoil bowl of salt water and use a soft toothbrush while they are in the hot water. I just keep them how they are, Nick. I'm not, you know, if they're junky like that, there's a reason. Old Spegtacular is not going to be the reason that stuff's removed, you know. I'm just going to keep it like that. The next person, if they want to mess with them, you know, after I die, whatever, you know, my kids, the person that robs me, you know, whoever gets them, that's their journey after me. My journey is I got them like that, boom, being secured in that way, you know, whoop, shoot, sorry about that little coin. Put you over there so I don't make that mistake again. I just posted a video of the commemorative half dollars I boiled and brushed today. Look at that, you're brushing your coins, man. Almost like Barbie dolls, Nick Snyder. You know, I like that. I respect it, Speg. Okay, my friend, I respect you. You know, everybody's going to do their collection different. ASMR people. Hey, AMSR people, how's it going? He's here. ASMR people, thank you, by the way. Can I show you something, ASMR people? Can I show you something that you helped me do? Hold on a second. Where's it at? Hold on, it's behind me. Stand by. ASMR people came up with a great idea for this. I don't know if I can, hold on. Let's see if I can zoom this out. So I'm totally knocking all of this stuff over. I just know it. So if you hear the crashing, you know why. But my boy ASMR people looked out for Spegtacular. He said, you know, take some of those currency little slips and put them in your book. And so I took my old razor blade out, and you know, I think it worked pretty well. Here's one right here. And I mean, just as good, right? A little whatever on there, a little piece of cotton or something. But it even has like because the end of it where it connects, it had like that little lip. So now I got a little thing to grip onto. What a good day. I think it worked out real well. So I have some more coins to put into this book to fill up a few more slots. And now that I have all of these right here, I can fill up a few more. So be excited about that video coming soon, that we can do that again. You know, episode number 2 of the United States typeset. I feel like there's going to be at least a few episodes of that one, because trying to get some of those coins in the very back of the book is going to be a struggle. Very expensive coinage back there. All those expensive dollar coins. Oops, just touched those again. It's like that coin right there is telling me that it wants to... There's like a magnet in my finger and it's just hitting it. Anyway, what is this? How'd that get there? Did I put that there? I don't remember. Definitely got there somehow. Things happen. Anyways, do I have any more airtights? I feel like that coin that I keep on smacking needs to go into one ASAP. That one's broken. How did that... Oh, that's not broken. Never mind. Here we go. That might be the ticket. Let's see if that fits. Yep, that sounds like an airtight. I think I got one more left. And where are we at? Boom. Boom, boom. And where are you at, coin that I keep hitting? This one, right? Right there. Oh, beautiful. She looks so pretty and snuggled in there. All snuggled up tight. Okay. One time, Curly Bill went into a restaurant, laid his guns on the table, and told everyone they could not leave until they finished eating. I guess he was paranoid. Then he fell asleep after eating. No one moved until he woke up. Then he bought everyone dinner. Wild! No, not Wild Bill. Curly Bill. Don't mess it up, dude. Wow. I like that we get to talk, and, you know, you guys get to tell me some of your stuff. I get to tell you some of my stuff. And I was excited today, and I wanted to tell you this. I wish when you guys got excited that you would come in here and tell me about your stuff. Oh, wait, you do. Isn't that great? You get all, it's like that, you know, that sense of community now. We get to come in here and talk to each other. I enjoy that. I definitely enjoy it. Do those rubber gaskets deteriorate over the years, affecting the coin? Well, at least in my years that I've had these, there has been no deterioration. And also, I've looked at the coins. I had like a couple that were clean coins when I first picked up these you know, holders, airtights. And so they were totally cleaned of any tarnishing, everything. And I put those clean coins in here. And those in my collection are in the same exact condition, as far as I can tell, that when I first put them in there. So at least in the amount of years I've had them, no deterioration that I've seen, you know, so far. And really, you know, you have to think, like, if it's airtight, why would it deteriorate? Because air is kind of like usually the culprit for any kind of stuff like that. You know, air getting in, and then the organisms getting in there and all that stuff, and water, of course. Once you put the air tight and it's the air is sealed in there, there's nothing that really should cause it to deteriorate. Usually. That being said, the stacking kid's here. Here's my gold. You see my gold? I love that. Anyways, I think we're all tired now. Are we all tired? I know Debbie's tired. Debbie, how fast can you type? How many words per minute can you go, Debbie? Give me a number. WPM, words per minute. Because you seem to know your way around the old keyboard there, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm stressing Debbie out. She's the only moderator in here, and she's just stressed to the max. She needs to take a break. Her little fingers are getting tired, and I feel bad. That's not the question I asked, Debbie. That's not the question. How many words per minute? Give me a number. With or without typos? Well, I mean, give me, like, you know how you start going real fast on the computer, and then, you know, you try to see how fast you can go, and you go a little too fast, and you start getting some typos. So I want to go a step down from that, no typos, or at least minimal typos. Minimal typos. How fast are we talking? Just want to see. I want to see what kind of moderator I got here on the higher. You know what I mean? 35 plus. That's very low. That's a very low number, Graham. I'm guessing at least 70. I'm typing on a laptop at work, probably 100 words per minute with some typos, but software would fix them. Very nice. Very nice. I don't want to brag or that kind of stuff, so maybe I shouldn't even say it. Should I say how many I can do? Because I'm right there with you. I'm at 100. Usually people see me type that aren't typers, and they're just like, it's almost like a TV show for them when I type. And they're like, "Are you really typing words?" I'm like, "Yeah, well, yeah, absolutely." So I enjoy typing. That was one of the few things I took in high school where I actually wanted to excel at is typing. And I don't know why. You know, I didn't really care much about anything in school except for typing. I did a lot of transcribing, so keeping up with that made it easier to type, plus using expanders. Well, in my job, and I won't tell you what that is, but my job is a lot of typing, a lot of reports and stuff. So, yeah, I had to do it every day. So luckily, I paid attention in that class. My spelling is so bad, often autocorrect can't fix them. I tell you what upsets me, ASMR, is autocorrect. Drives me up the wall. And a lot of times when I do my my comments for the videos, is I'll be on my phone, and that thing just auto corrects me to death. And I'm like, no, I definitely did not mean to use that word. Please stop correcting me. And then my phone goes, oh yeah, my fault. You know, I didn't mean to do that. And then boom, it auto corrects the same word again. And it's like, what am I gonna do? And then, you know, as soon as you turn off autocorrect, because that's an option, as soon as you turn it off, then everything you put in there is going to be like, you know, misspelled, and the words are going to be messy. And so it's like you almost have to keep it. It's, you know, it's one of those things. Healthy, wealthy, and stealthy. I like that name. I really enjoy that name. Just picked up 41-ounce gold eagles. Whoa, what? Prove it. 41-ounce gold eagles. I got to see this. Send me the picture. Spegtacular@yahoo.com. I got to see this, man. That's going to be pretty. Pretty. That's like, how much is that? It's like that's like $60,000. It's a lot of money. I bet that word gets autocorrected every time. Yes, it does. Debug X Games. Hi, by the way. It gets autocorrected every single time. But I guarantee you that I did it on purpose. It is definitely supposed to be Spegtacular. That was not originally a misspelling, I promise you that. Whew. How much did that cost, man? That's got to be 60 grand. Must be nice. Must be nice. Let me just go ahead and throw all this stuff away, because now I feel like I'm useless. Oh, look at these. What am I doing? They were right here. Golly. I was like searching all over this side, over there, and these things were right. Nobody said anything. Nobody was going to say a word about that? All right, Nick Snyder. Hey, thanks so much, man. I appreciate the super chat. Is that what it's called? Super chat? I like having you all here. It's fun. My wife's probably like, who's he talking to in there? It's kind of weird, you know what I mean? Like, I just thought he'd be in there just chilling out with coins, but now he's talking to people. And, yeah. Alan says, I typed 200 words per minute, then I woke up. Yeah, you couldn't do that. Your fingers would fall off, brother. There'd be no way. Mr. Monkey Swag's going to fight. He's going to fight Nick. He's going to fight him. Yeah, I don't advocate cleaning coins. I'm not, like I said, the condition. I've gone to a few places lately, and I'll get something like this that has some of that nice toning in it, you know what I mean? It's got that nice look to it. And the first thing they say to me is like, hey, you want me to dip it for you? And it's like, no. Can you what? Why would you dip it? Don't dip it. Don't touch it. It's like you almost got to pull it away from them. Nick Snyder tells Monkey Swag he's got it. He'll take a mental note. Yeah, we gotta all find our place in this hobby, you know? Some people don't like, let me tell you this story. And this was kind of a cringeworthy story. Somebody told me the other day that they traded all of their Morgans and Peace dollars in, and they were telling me how they were, all blackened, aka toned. And they traded them in, and they got themselves some nice, new, shiny silver bars. And I'm like, I don't know what to say to that. You traded in history for shiny bars. But, to each their own. That's that person's journey. So, yeah, oh well, what can you do? to me, I love this stuff. I mean, and that, you know, maybe I'm just weird, but I like how nasty she is. She's, you know, look how nasty this woman is. She's got some kind of blue streak going right across her face. Definitely didn't shower today. There was no showering today at all. Schizo says you can dip coins, but you know how to do it. You gotta know how to do it right. Yeah, I just rather not take the chance, to be honest. I'm happy to have these coins just like that, and paying the low price I paid for them. History in my hands, dude. Absolutely. Look at this. Look how, I mean, this is crazy. This is crazy. Almost 100 years old for this, you know, common date Morgan right here. And I have several more over there that, you know, are well over 100 years old. I have coins somewhere that are 200 plus years old. I mean, that's cool. That's really cool to me. Just thinking about it. I know I say that all the time, how cool that stuff is, but that's my little fun. Alan's still going on about Curly Bill. This guy likes that, dude. Curly Bill's a crack shot with a handgun. He missed Wyatt Earp from 50 feet with a shotgun. How does that happen? Wyatt didn't miss. I don't know, Alan. I don't know. I don't know. This got a history lesson right here. Over Alan is just was history man today. Totally history. Debbie says, that's a mask, not dirt. She was an early Batwoman. She very well could be. Where's she at? Yeah, she could be Batwoman. I feel that. I definitely respect that, too. Old Batwoman right there. Good for her. Cape Crusader. Schizo says, I don't dip coins either. Doesn't make sense to me. Yeah, just keep them how they are, right? It's cheaper, too. Just cheaper to keep her. Mr. Monkey Swag says, that's the difference between restoration and cleaning. Only experienced numismatists can properly restore coins. Yeah, I guess, you know, if you want to, there's also, you can pay PCGS and NGC to do that for you, too. That's part of their thing is they can restore, or, you know, properly clean coins. Because if you did it, then, you know, shame on you. But if they do it, it's properly restoring it. My channel is at a standstill, won't leave 120. Come on, Cybercoin, do better, right? Whatever you're doing in your channel, just do better. Did you all see ASMR's video of the two dogs licking the mannequin's ears? Wow. You all have to see that video. It is phenomenal. Say about it. It's one of the coolest videos I think I've seen in, I don't know, the last couple of days at least. It's two dogs on a mannequin, and they're licking each side of the mannequin's ears. He must have put peanut butter inside of the ears of the mannequin. But that's happening. That's going down for real. Really happening. Donna, Batcoin. Anyways. Debbie's stressing out. Debbie is definitely stressing out. She's starting to slow down. She's down to about 99 words per minute, a little down from her 100 there. So listen, you know, I just wanted to show off. I wanted to show off my cool finds. And I wanted to give everybody some hope that they can go and do this same thing that I did. Because this is not like the first time I did it. Don't get me wrong. This was not the first time I found some sweet things going into shops and asking a couple questions. This stuff is out there for us still today. You can go out and get it. Just go out there with you know, some money in your hand and say, hey, I want to spend this. Do you have anything behind the counter? Don't be afraid to walk away. Don't be afraid to ask questions. You know, you gotta put yourself out there a little bit, and you know, build a rapport with the shop owner. You know, let's spend some money once in a while in there. They'll be more apt to help you out and do you little favors. So I'm excited still. I'm still excited. The coffee's starting to wear down, dude. This is 73 minutes long, Debbie. You didn't say anything about that. You're supposed to let me know when I'm talking too long. Wow. Debbie, you let me go on way too long. Way too long. So what do I do now with these? Where's my thingies? I bought a bunch of these from Airtight too. These are there. And I enjoy these. Am I zoomed out? Yeah, there we go. Zoomed out. So what I do... You didn't give me your list of demands, buddy. So these come from Airtight, and these are dirt cheap if you get them from Airtight directly. They're like $1 a piece, $1 and something. So, and they fit in there, all snuggled in and nestled in their little cozy thing. And Make a little sound. Listen to that. Can you hear it? No, not really. But then, you know, you stack them up to the top and it's nice. Silver Guru, you never miss the stream because all you got to do is go watch it again from the beginning. But we're happy to have you here, Silver Guru. You know what I mean? We're so happy to have you here. Lots of good stuff coming. I got this thing I'm working on right now, which I don't want to spoil too much of it. But let's say that without spoiling too much, something that I did that I undid is now getting redid. Does that make any sense? Something that I did that I undid is now getting redid. So, spoiler alert, but I'm happy. I'm happy. Anyways, I really appreciate you all coming in here. And Darth Vader, the real Darth Vader's here. I have your coin, Darth Vader. Where's my Darth Vader coin? Hold on. Dude, will you sign this coin for me? Just use your lightsaber and like etch it with your lightsaber. In other words, keep watching. Yeah, just keep watching, right? Alan's trolling, of course. Alan's like the biggest troll in the world. We need to troll Alan. Somebody start trolling Alan, please. Can we find out where Alan has his email address or something to start trolling that dude, please? Please. Oscar, what up, Oscar R? 1 ounce Engelhard Prospector silver round worth it $18. For a silver round, you're paying $18. So silver is not even at $16. So for technically a generic, well, no, it's not. It's a prospector round, so I guess it's not really generic. But I mean, it's on the verge of being just a regular round. You're paying a little bit over $2. Not really. Not really. Talk them down a little bit, Oscar. Go in there with a few $100 or something like that and say, hey, you know, drop it down a little bit. You can talk with those people. You can. The prices in the coin shops are not, you know, they're not set in stone. You can definitely haggle a little bit, which is nice. It's nice. Anyways, wasn't I trying to leave? I was trying to go. You don't know the power of the dark side. I don't. I'm afraid of the dark side. Odie has a whale and a mermaid. Well, I need the whale, Odie. I need the white whale. I need that. Can you let me borrow the white whale, please? Otherwise, I gotta buy it. My local coin shop says he'd buy Engelhard bars. Oh yeah, Engelhard bars is a well-known company. Just like Johnson Matthey. Anybody's gonna buy those. Should Darth be quashed? Quashed? No, he shouldn't be quashed. Why would he be quashed? Anyways, it's been a pleasure having you all here for 77 minutes now. What am I doing? I'm keeping you all too long. It's Friday. You really need to go enjoy Friday stuff. There's stuff to be done on Friday, like TGIF. Do they still have that? Do they have TGIF with the Family Matters and what else are they? No, I don't remember. Anyways, it definitely, like I always try to say, oh man, Lurch's Coins and Games is here. Is it Saturday? It is Saturday. Oops, I forgot what day it was. Well, happy Saturday, everybody. My fault. That's embarrassing, isn't it? But you know what? If I didn't say Friday, that was my trick. If I didn't say Friday, then Lurch's Coins and Games would have never came to say hi. So, haha. Yeah, it is Saturday. See? But now that you're all paying attention, see, I thought you weren't even listening to me. Now we know that it's Saturday, and Spegtacular was just messing with you all. So, gotcha. Got you all. Yep, it's definitely Saturday. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it's a pleasure having you all in the chat. When you start, you know, chatting back and forth and we're just interacting, it definitely makes these much funner, much more funnerer. Twisted Clowns in the house. What's in that coffee? Just coffee. Just coffee. So I need you. Basically what I'm saying is I need you all to be here and, you know, talk and have fun. It's fun for me when you're all having fun. So thanks to Nick Snyder. I think he's already left too for the $1 donation. Definitely always appreciate, you know, money because I'm just going to buy more silver with the money now. And Ray Finkel with the $5. Appreciate you too. And hopefully I answered your question and you could hear it because it was actually a good question and I love that story. So it is Saturday, if anybody's keeping track. It is Saturday. Oops. Sometimes old Spegtacular forgets, you know, what his own name is. So today I forgot what day it was. My fault. Blame it on the 9 or 10 coffees I've had today, I guess. My brain is going way too fast for its own good. And so I'm going to start talking slower, calm down a little bit, start drinking more water. And I suggest you all do it too. Maybe look at reruns of TGIF, because obviously on Saturday you can't watch TGIF because it's Saturday. So we all know that, obviously. So we should definitely not say it's ever Saturday. Friday on a Saturday, because it confuses people. So anyways, thank goodness it's Saturday. Have a great night, and hopefully another video about some pickups coming soon. Tomorrow, the next day, something like that. You know me, I'm always trying to put out stuff just to, you know, keep you all entertained.